played it cool, held my breath. Every rule they handed me felt like chains disguised as peace. I watched the moments pass me by while I waited for the sign. But nothing changes when you stay frozen in a safe disguise. I don't need a perfect plan, I don't need to understand. Sometimes fire finds its way when you stop being afraid. I feel it under my skin, the pressure crawling in. If this is where it breaks, then this is where I begin. I rise without warning, out of silence and doubt. I won't ask, I won't wait, I'm moving now. I rise without warning, hear the ground when I shout. I was quiet way too long, now I'm breaking out. You said patience was the key, but patience turned its back on me. Every second standing still fed the weight I couldn't feel. I learned fear sounds just like sense when it talks in confidence. But I'm done mistaking calm for a life that's half gone. If the risk makes my hand shake, that's a chance I'll gladly take. I don't need the lights to turn, I ignite, I don't wait my turn. I won't lower my voice again, just to keep the balance in. If this moment flips the floor, I was built for something more. I rise without warning, every scar keeps me grounded. I don't fade into the crowd, I stand out now. I rise without warning, let it echo, let it sound. I don't hide behind the fear, I'm right here, right now. I used to think I needed proof before I made a single move. But proof is just a line you cross after you accept the cost. So if I fall ahead. I'd rather run than live in dread. Every step, every sound pulls me off the ground. I rise without warning, from the dark to the dawn. You don't get to shut me down, I'm moving on. I rise without warning, say my name, hear it roar. I was quiet once before, not anymore, not anymore. I rise, no signal, no sign, just fire and time. I try to be easy, try to be calm, try to be everything I'm not. I learned to smile when it hurt the most, say I'm fine like it was a joke. I carried weight no one could see, called it strength but it buried me. I memorized the safest lines so no one crossed my fragile side. I traded truth for being liked and lost myself 1,000 defense. I feel it all, I won't pretend. If my heart breaks being real, at least I know the pain I feel. This is my unapologetic heart. Every end, every start, I won't bury what I am just to be easier to understand. This is my unapologetic heart. Let it beat, let it scar. I won't beg to be accepted. I stand here unprotected. in the static, fading between the lines. Every voice try to own me, rewrite my mind. They said stay quiet, don't ignite, but I lit the match in the middle of the night. I learned to breathe under pressure, turn my scars into armor. Every step I took alone built a spine out of broken bones. I used to shake it every doubt, let your noise drown my sound, but silence taught me how to hear the truth that's been inside for years. I chased approval like a drug, thought being loved meant giving up, but every time I lost my ground, I learned to rise without a sound. I was standing in the fire, waiting for permission. Now I'm done with superstition. This is my decision. I rise from the static, hear my voice automatic. You tried to mute my frequency, but I was born to be loud and free. I rise from the static, every doubt I shatter. I don't fade into the background. I rise unbroken now. Oh, turn it up. Oh, I've had enough. You fed me fear dressed up as truth, called it guidance, called it proof. You said don't dream too far away, like ambition was a crime to pay. I learned control can wear a smile, hold you hostage for a while, but I'm not built to live restrained. I won't be quiet to keep you safe. I don't flinch when shadows talk, I don't stop when bridges burn. Every lesson that I learned left me stronger than before. I won't lower my ambition just to keep your peace intact. If my fire makes you nervous, that's not something I retract. I rise from the static, every cut turns automatic. You tried to box me in your doubt, but I broke free, I'm breaking out. I rise from the static, hear my name unaided. I don't shrink, I don't fall back. I rise, no turning back. I remember nights I lost my nerve, thinking quiet meant I'd be preserved. I thought survival meant stay small, don't make waves, don't risk the fall. But silence never saved my soul, it only slowed my heartbeat down. So I chose noise, I chose my name, chose the spark, chose the flame. If I'm too much, let it be. I won't trade truth for safety. I rise from the static, every scar becomes kinetic. You don't get to dim my light, I was built for this fight. I rise from the static, say it loud, say it clear. I'm not living in your fear. I rise, hear me now. I rise, I rise, I rise. From the noise, from the doubt, I found my voice, and I'm screaming it The night is colder than before, and I'm still standing at your door. Your shadow slips across my mind like something I can't leave behind. I try to run, I try to hide from all the words you left inside. They echo through my every breath If love was meant to set me free, then why am I still on my knees? Just one moment, just one truth. Did I ever mean enough to you? Or was I only holding on to something that was never strong? I'm fading into blue, but now I'm learning how to pull through. Even though your shadow stays, I'll find my light in better days. I'm fading into blue, but I won't lose myself for you. 'Cause every tear that I let fall turns into strength. I'll stand tall. Fading into blue, but I'm finding my way through. They try to label me, try to measure my soul. Say know your limits like I don't already know. I grew up learning how to apologize for taking space for wanting more in life. I learned to soften every truth so it would make a scene. I wore my patience like a chain, called it calm, but it was pain. Every dream I pushed away came back louder when I slept. I tried to live between the lines, tried to keep everybody fine, but drinking never kept me safe. It just erased me day by day. I'm done mistaking fear for fate. I'm done waiting at the gate. If my voice shakes when I begin, that's where courage kicks in. I'm louder than doubt. You can't shut me down. Every word I never said is screaming out now. I'm louder than doubt. I won't fade to the background. I don't need your permission to be who I am now. Oh, hear me now. No backing down. You call my fire too intense. Said my heart was a consequence of dreaming past my given role. Like passion needed self-control. But I've seen what silence costs. I felt the weight of playing lost, and I won't trade my honesty for a version you prefer of me. I don't need to fix your frame. I don't need to play your game. If my truth disrupts your peace, that's not something I'll police. I will lower my heartbeat just to keep you comfortable. If my growth feels dangerous, that's because it's unstoppable. I'm louder than doubt. Every fear burned out. I tried being invisible. It almost took me out. I'm louder than doubt. Say my name out loud. I won't live half alive. I'm stepping into it now. I remember nights I stayed awake, rehearsing words I'd never say. I thought strength meant staying calm, never letting my voice shake. But silence isn't being strong, it's just surviving way too long. So I choose risk, I choose the sound, I choose to stand my shaking ground. If this voice breaks through the fear, let it echo far from here. I'm louder than doubt. I won't dim myself now. Every scar, every scream led me right here. I'm louder than doubt. Let it shake the ground. I won't hide, I won't bend. This is me. Here I am. Louder now. Louder now. I was never too much. was just unheard. Now I stand in the noise, every truth uncensored. They said I'd fall, they said I'd fade, said I was just a passing phase. But I'm still here, I'm still around, with my feet firm on the ground. I walk through fire with open eyes, heard every lie just as advice. They try to tell me who to be, like my soul needed permission to breathe. I've been too far, I broke too deep, lost some nights, lost some sleep. But every crack inside my skin let a stronger light creep in. I used to doubt my every move, question what I felt was true. Now I trust the voice inside, the one that never let me die. I was quiet, I was small, thought I'd lose if I stood tall. But I'm done hiding who I am, this is where I make my stand. I'm still standing loud, with my head up now. You try to shut me down, but I'm still standing loud. I'm still standing strong, after everything went wrong. You don't get to count me out, I'm still standing loud. Hear my name, I'm not the same. You told me dreams don't pay the bills, said I was chasing empty thrills. But every risk I ever took is written in the life I shook. I swallowed fear like medicine, tried to cure the doubt within. But fear doesn't heal, it just delays the truth you're running from each day. I won't apologize again for wanting more than just okay. I wasn't built to blend or bend, I was made to break the chain. I'm done waiting for the sign, done with crossing every line. If this world will make space for me, then I'll carve it out myself. I'm still standing loud, even when the lights burned out. I survived the doubt, I'm still standing loud. I'm still standing proud, I don't need your way around. You don't get to break me now, I'm still standing loud. I remember nights I almost quit, wondering if I was done with this. I stared at walls, I held my breath, tried to outrun my fear of failure. But something deep inside me said, this isn't how your story ends. I took my pain, I took my past, turned every scar into a path. I didn't come this far to fall, I didn't rise to crawl at all. I'm still standing loud, hear my voice, hear me now. Every tear, every doubt, let me hear. I'm still standing loud, I'm still standing free. This is who I'm meant to be, you don't get to shut me took the fire in my eyes and fed me comfort-coated lies. You made me shrink, you made me doubt. You shut my spark, you blew it out. But now I'm picking up the flame. I'm learning how to say my name without the tremble that you caused, without the fear of being lost. I found the girl you pushed away. She's standing stronger every day. You never thought that I could heal, but now my heartbeat feels so real. I'm not your puppet in disguise. I'm not the tear behind your lies. I'm learning how to breathe again without the weight of all your pain. I'm running, running from yesterday, breaking the chains you used to make. I'm screaming now what I couldn't say. I'm done with all the games you played. I'm burning, burning through the pain, letting it fall like heavy rain. I'm running forward, come what may. I'm running, running from yesterday. I won't go back to who I was, not after everything, because you took my heart, you tore it down. But now I'm standing on my ground. You left me empty, cold and scared, but now I know that I'm prepared to face the world without your hand. I finally understand my stand. I used to whisper just to breathe, but now I scream so you can leave. I'm stronger than the girl you knew. I'm not the same, I've broken through. Gitarla dengan bending panjang, vibrato agresif, melodi naik bertahap ke oktav tinggi. Terakhir slide cepat telik emosional. I'm running, running from yesterday, finding the strength to walk away. You never had the right to say who I should be or how I stray. I'm burning, burning through the pain. Every scar falls off like rain. I'm running forward, come what may. I'm running far from yesterday. I'm screaming, screaming out my name. I'm not the one you try to tame. I'm rising like a white flame. You'll never work me today. I waited for a green light that never came. Stood in the doorway, calling my name. I grew up asking for the okay before I took a single step my way. I learned to read the room too well, forgot the things I had to tell. I folded edges, bit my tongue, thought being quiet made me strong. But every yes that wasn't mine left a crack in my spine. I watched the brave ones take the I'm becoming who I need. I don't need permission to break out of your vision. I'm done living half a life just to keep the peace intact. I don't need permission. Say it loud, no submission. I won't dim my intuition. This is my decision. I remember nights I stayed awake, listing risks I shouldn't take. I thought courage came with rules and freedom needed proof, but proof is just a moving line drawn by people wasting time. So I step out, I cross the doubt. I don't need a map right now. If I fall forward. That's a risk I can't afford. I don't need permission to chase what I believe in. Every scar, every decision, let me right here breathe in. I don't need permission. Hear my name, listen. I won't wait for validation. I'm my own authorization. No permission. No permission. I stopped asking, I started moving. This is my life, and I'm choosing. It's the sound of getting right. I won't soften every edge just to fit into the mess. I'm gonna burn the quiet down. I won't fade into the crowd. I'm gonna burn the quiet down. I'm gonna burn the quiet down. I found my fire, here and now. No more shadows, no backing out. I'm gonna burn the quiet down longer. They said patience wins the race, but patience kept me in my place. I bit my tongue, I played it cool, while dreams were breaking every rule. I stitched my courage back together, storm by storm it learned the weather. If being loud means being true, then loud is what I'm gonna do. I won't trade my spark for calm. I won't fit where I don't belong. If the truth is getting close, let it show. I'm gonna burn the quiet down. Every doubt I shut out. I won't shrink, I won't bow. I'm gonna burn the quiet down. Hear the sound, feel it pound. This is me unfiltered now. I'm gonna burn the quiet down. No doubt. I tried to live between the lines, but truth kept crossing every sign. I learned the cost of playing small. It takes your name, it takes it all. So let the room feel every word. I won't apologize for hurt. I rise, I stay, I sound the alarm. This is me, unarmed. I'm gonna burn the quiet down. get to turn me down. I'm on the edge of the noise. Every scar, every choice, let me hear, let me home. I'm on the edge of the noise. Let it go. Edge of the noise. Edge of the noise. Edge of the noise. Edge of the noise. City lights are fading as I'm driving past the coast. Radio is playing, but I'm listening to your ghost. Every mile between us feels heavier tonight. I'm doing everything I can just to keep my hands tight on the wheel, on myself, on the things I still believe. But loving you was something I never thought I'd leave. I see the signs we used to read when we'd sneak out, laughing at the stupid things we always cared about. But now it's quiet and the roads feel twice as cold. Guess that's what happens when a love story gets old. And I'm trying not to break again tonight, holding back the tears as I chase the city lights. I thought forever meant you'd stay through every storm, but forever changed the day you didn't feel warm. I'm gripping tight the pieces that you left, trying to breathe through emptiness inside my chest. But maybe losing you is how I finally see what loving myself was supposed to mean. So I'm driving down this midnight teardrop highway, trying to outrun the things you didn't say. Every memory hits me harder in the rain, but I'm done being the one who takes the blame. I'll keep driving till the night turns into day. I'll find the strength to throw your shadows away. You were the fire that burned me from the inside. Now I'm rising from the ashes you left behind. Left behind. Up past the diner where we used to waste our time, sharing half a milkshake, laughing like we couldn't rewind. You'd steal my fries and tell me secrets from your past. I didn't know those moments wouldn't last. I see reflections of what we were in every glass, the songs we loved, the nights we swore would never pass. But your footprints washed away from my window like everything you promised, but let go. And I'm trying not to crumble in the dark, but your absence hits me deeper than your mark. I thought love meant holding on until the end, but love is letting go when hearts can't mend. So I'm driving down this midnight teardrop highway, trying to outrun the things you didn't say. Every memory hits me harder in the rain, but I'm done being the one who takes the blame. I'll keep driving till the night turns into day. I'll find the strength to throw your shadows away. You were the fire that burned me from the inside. Now I'm rising from the ashes you left behind. I pull the car to the side of the road, let the tears fall where nobody goes. Every heartbeat echoes, move on, be strong. But it's hard when your world has been shattered this long. I whisper all the words I never got to say, let the wind carry them somewhere far away. I'm tired of holding on to what we used to be. Tonight I'm choosing to set myself free. Maybe someday you'll hear this song and understand why I had to stop reaching for your hand. 'Cause loving you is fire, but loving me is peace. And for the first time, I'm choosing my release. So I'm driving down this midnight teardrop highway, trying to outrun the things you didn't say. Every memory hits me harder in the rain, but I'm done being the one who takes the blame. I'll keep driving Used to think pain defined me, like the cracks were all they'd see. I carried storms under my skin, afraid to let the daylight in. I learned to laugh at things that hurt, pretend the damage didn't work. I smiled wide, I stayed polite while breaking down every night. I blame myself for every scar, thought loving hard meant falling far. I gave my trust, I gave too fast, tried to outrun the weight of past. Every mirror felt unfair, showed a ghost that lives in fear. But somewhere in the mess I found a heartbeat I couldn't drown. I kept asking what was wrong with me, why it couldn't just be easy. But survival isn't weakness, and staying soft is still a reason. I'm not broken anymore, I don't bleed like I did before. Every crack let the light pour in, this is where my healing begins. I'm not broken anymore, I'm stronger than I was before. I walked through fire, through the storm, and I'm still here, not broken anymore. I survived, I'm alive. I stopped calling my pain a flaw, stopped begging for your applause. I learned that love shouldn't hurt or make you question what you're worth. I carried guilt that wasn't mine, mistook control for crossing lines. But clarity cuts clean and sharp, it showed me where the endings start. I don't flinch when voices rise, I don't shrink to compromise. If I shake, I stand my ground, I don't confuse peace with sound. I won't rewrite who I've been, just to make it easier then. Every wound taught me the truth, I survived and so can you. I'm not broken anymore, I've been down this road before, but this time I'm walking tall, not afraid to feel it all. I'm not broken anymore, I don't hide behind the floor. I found strength inside the pain, I won't disappear again. I remember thinking I was weak, for needing time, for needing sleep, for falling hard, for crying loud, for not being what you allowed. But healing isn't giving up, it's choosing to be brave enough. I stitch myself with honest hands, learn to love who I am. I don't need fixing, don't need proof, I made it through, that's my truth. I'm not broken anymore, hear my heart behind the roar. Every tear became a key that unlocked the rest of me. I'm not broken anymore, say it loud, say it sure. I was bent but never torn, I'm reborn, not broken anymore. Not broken anymore. I'm still standing, still whole. Every scar made me more. I wake up staring at the ceiling, counting the cracks to stop the feeling. Your voice still lingers in my mind like something lost I couldn't find. I pour my heart into your hands, but you just watched us sink in sand. You turned your back so easily while I drowned in uncertainty. I walked through nights you never knew, chasing the ghosts I thought was you. These quiet rooms still hold small so you feel tall, but now I'm breaking through your walls. I stitched my heart with silent cries while you were chasing other highs. You never saw the pain I hid, you only cared for what you did. I won't let fear define my name, I won't be part of your role blame. I'll burn the past and walk ahead, you won't control my heart again. 'Cause I'm falling, falling into me, closer to who I'm meant to be. I won't collapse, I won't retreat. This time I'm standing on my feet. I'm falling, falling, but I'll rise brighter than all your shallow lies. For once I'll breathe and finally see I'm falling, falling into me. I won't stay quiet anymore, I'm breaking through your locked up door. You built a world where I felt small, but now I'm tearing down your walls. And every tear I shed for you was just a step I needed to. You lost the girl you thought you knew, 'cause now she's stronger without you. Falling, falling into me, breaking the chains you left on me. I'm done with shadows I once chased. I finally feel my heartbeat race. I'm falling, falling, but I'll rise. No more mistakes, no more goodbyes. For once I'll breathe and finally see I'm falling, falling into me. Falling into me. We were just two rebels sneaking out at 2 a.m. painting dreams on sidewalks like we didn't give a damn. You said someday we run away and never look behind. Just me and you against the world, two hearts out of line. The time keeps moving even when we begging not to. The smiles we had turned into things we couldn't undo. Now every street we wander feels like a ghost town. Every laugh we shared now echoes when I break down. Sometimes I still go back to where we used to hide under neon lights, pretending everything was fine. But the cracks were showing long before we realized we were growing up, but growing apart inside. Keep replaying every moment that went wrong, like a broken record stuck inside a sad song. You said forever, but forever didn't stay. Now I'm learning how to breathe in a brand new way. My heart is bruised, but I can feel it beating still. I'm trying to trust myself when everything feels unreal. But I won't let the past define who I become. Even when it hurts, I'll keep moving on. So I'm screaming out on this broken skate park floor. I'm not the same girl you left here before. My heart's in pieces, but I'll glue it back somehow. Even if I'm bleeding, I won't let it hold me down. And I'm fighting through the wreckage of our dreams, learning how to stand without your melody. If letting go is what I'm meant to do, then the song's the last thing I'll write about you. I walk past the diner where we used to kill the time, sharing headphones, laughing like we own the night. Now the neon signs don't glow the way they used to. They flicker like my memories every time I think of you. People say that first loves never truly die, but they never warn me how it feels to say goodbye. How it seems to watch the world keep spinning on when you're stuck replaying moments that are gone. I found your bracelet hidden deep inside my drawer, a tiny piece of us I couldn't throw away before. But now I wear it just to remind myself that even broken hearts can find somebody else. And silence hits louder than your shouting never did, like every answer word between two foolish kids. But I won't keep drowning in the weight of what we lost. Some stories end, and that's the price love always costs. So I'm screaming out on this broken skate park floor. I'm not the same girl you left here before. you couldn't meet my gaze. You said you loved me, but you needed time to grow. But you left without a reason I deserve to know. I cried alone inside the places we would run, half wishing you'd come back, half wishing we were done. But healing isn't pretty, it's messy and it's slow, and sometimes letting go is the only way to grow. Now every tear I shed becomes a stepping stone to build the strength I need to stand on my own. I'm not the girl who fall apart just for your name. I'm rising from the ashes of what never stayed the same. So I'm screaming out on this broken skate park floor. I'm not the same girl you left here before. My heart's in pieces, but I'll glue it back somehow. Even if I'm bleeding, I won't let it hold me down. And I'm fighting through the wreckage of our dreams, and how to stand without your melody. If letting go is what I'm meant to do, then the song's the last thing I'll write about you. I'm letting go, but I'm stronger than you'll ever know. I rise through static. I won't fade, I won't bend. I rise through static. I found my voice, it won't be drowned. No shadows, no backing down. I rise through static right now. If the noise lurks through the night, I'll let it light. I rise through static. I won't shrink, I won't bow. I rise through static. Feel it surge, feel it pound. This is me, alive and loud. I'll glide through static right now. I tried to fit into the quiet frame, but silence only whispered my name. Every note I held inside built a storm I can't hide. So let the room shake, let it bend. I won't apologize, I won't pretend. Every pulse, every gain pulls me back again. I rise through static. From the whisper to the sound, you don't get to shut me down. I rise through static. Every scar, every line, let me hear, let me home. I rise through static, louder than ever. Rise through I was told to keep it quiet, Learn the rules, don't start a riot. But this spark was never gone. It was counting down all along. I learned the art of biting back, smiling through the impact. I traded truth for being liked, paid the price 1,000 nights. Everyone in dresses care, every limit set in there. They tried to box my sound in fear, but my pulse got louder here. I don't owe the room a thing. I don't need their blessing. If the floor shakes when I stand, that's me taking back command. I'm done waiting for a sign, done asking for more time. If my voice cracks when I shout, that's the sound of breaking out. We own the noise, turn the doubt into a choice. I won't dim, I won't retreat. Hear my name in every beat. We own the noise, say it loud, say it raw. I was quiet way too long, now the silence is gone. Oh, let it ring, oh, everything. You called my fire too much heat, said ambition needs a leash. But I've seen what quiet cost, dreams grow heavy, courage lost. I won't borrow rules, I won't play the patient fool. If my growth disrupts your calm, that's the price of moving on. I don't need a safer sound, I don't need to turn it down. Every scar I earned my way taught me how to stay. I won't edit what I feel, just to keep this looking real. If the truth hits like a wave, let it crash, I'm not afraid. We own the noise, set the night in motion. Eyes won't fade into the crowd. I was born to be loud. We own the noise, hear it echo, hear it rise. I won't hide behind the fear, I'm the fear right here, right here, right here. Boom boom ga, 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 boom boom ga. I remember wishing I was less loud, less deep, less mess. But quiet never saved my skin, it just kept the truth locked in. So I choose the risk, the sound, I choose to stand my shaking ground. If the noise breaks open doors, I'll be louder than before. We own the noise, we own the noise. Every scar became my voice, you don't get to turn me down. Feel it shake the ground, we own the noise. Say my name, hear it soar. I was quiet once before, not anymore, not anymore. We own the noise, from the hush to the roar. I know what I'm here for. We didn't ask for space, we took the stage. I held my breath for way too long, played it safe, played it wrong. They said don't speak, don't make a sound, but silence never kept me around. I learned to tiptoe through the truth, hide my spark to keep the room. I smiled small, I stayed in line, while my fire waited for a sign. Every doubt you handed down, try to turn my volume down, but every night I felt the roar of something pounding at the door. I tried to fit the mold you made, but it cracked under the weight. I don't belong to fear or doubt, I'm done waiting this out. I won't whisper what I mean, I won't fade into the scene. If my voice shakes when I start, that's the sound of a heart. I'm gonna break the quiet, turn the whispers into riot. You don't get to keep me small, I was made to feel it all. I'm gonna break the quiet, hear my truth, don't deny it. I won't look behind the doubt. something you save. You call my hunger reckless pride, told me to swallow it deep inside. But patience turned into a cage, comfort wore a friendly face. Every dream I tried to hide came back louder every night. I don't need your stamp of approval, I don't need your rules or refusal. If my truth makes waves around, that's the cost of breaking ground. I won't edit every line just to keep you comfortable. If my growth disrupts your peace, that's not something I can fix. I'm gonna break the quiet, every fear I set on fire. You don't get to dim my light, I was built for this fight. I'm gonna break the quiet, say my name, don't hide it. I won't look behind the doubt. I'm breaking out, I'm breaking out, I'm breaking out. I'm breaking out. I remember nights I stayed unseen, thought being loud meant losing me. I thought the safest way to live was never asking what I need. But silence doesn't equal peace, it just delays who you could be. So I choose noise, I choose my breath, I choose the words I never said. If my voice cracks, let it sound, that's how walls come crashing down. I'm gonna break the quiet, turn my truth into a riot. Every scar became my proof, I survived, now hear the truth. I'm gonna break the quiet, say it loud, don't deny it. I won't live behind the doubt. I'm breaking out, I'm breaking out, I'm breaking out. Breaking out. Breaking out. From the hush, from the fear, I found my voice, and it's clear. I trace the lines along my past, every moment went too fast. I held your words like fragile gold, but now they're heavy, growing cold. You said forever like a vow, but you're not here beside me now. I kept the pieces of your touch, even when it hurts too much. I tried to stand, I tried to breathe, but you were all I used to need. Now everything you left behind still plays like reruns in my mind. I know you never planned to sustain crying notes. I'm learning how to heal again, to let my heartbeat start to mend. You were the wound that made me bleed, but not the cure that I would need. And though your memory still aches, I'm stronger through the cracks you made. I'll stitch myself in brighter shades and break away from all your chains. These scars on my sleeve don't own the rest of me. I'm done with misery and all the places you made me bleed. These scars on my sleeve are just reminders I can't leave. I'm closing that door. I'm not your ghost anymore. Finally free. Scars on my sleeve, but I'm finally free. I used to doubt every step I made, afraid of cracks, afraid to break. Every mirror felt like a lie, every truth was hard to find. I learned to smile through all the pain, pretend the hurt was just a phase. I played it cool, I played it strong, but deep inside something was wrong. I trusted words that fell apart, gave you keys to my guarded heart. You promised skies, you gave me rain, said it was love but fed me chains. I waited while you crossed the line, made excuses just to stay alive, but every tear I tried to hide was teaching me how to survive. I was scared of being alone, so I stayed where I didn't belong. But losing you showed me truth, I'm stronger now. Without you, I've got an unbreakable heart. You try to tear it apart, but every fall just made me rise. I see fire in my eyes. I've got an unbreakable heart. You don't define who we are. I'm done with crawling in the dark. I'm standing tall. Unbreakable heart. Oh, I'm still standing, never falling apart. You played the victim, played the role, slowly taking your control. You said my dreams were just too loud, tried to pull me back somehow. You hated when I found my voice, called it reckless, called it noise, but every time you shut me down, I learned to scream without a sound. I used to think love meant delay, waiting for you to change someday. Now I see clearly through the scars. Love doesn't silence who you are. I stopped apologizing for being more than you could take. I'm done with compromising my soul just so you feel safe. I've got an unbreakable heart. You try to rip it apart, but I'm still breathing, still alive, still chasing every dream inside. I've got an unbreakable heart. You won't pull me back to the start. I walked through fire, through the dark, and found my strength. Unbreakable heart. I remember nights I cried alone, wondering why I felt so small. I begged myself to just hold on, even when hope was almost gone. Maybe pain was never the end. Maybe breaking's how we bend into something stronger than before, something worth fighting for. I won't erase what hurt me then. Those memories made me who I am. I won't forget, but I won't stay. I'm choosing me, I'm walking away. I've got an unbreakable heart. Say it loud for time it's mine. I was lost in the static, fading between the lines. Every voice tried to own me, rewrite my mind. They said stay quiet, don't ignite, but I lit the match in the middle of the night. I learned to breathe under pressure, turn my scars into armor. Every step I took alone built a spine out of broken bones. I used to shake at every doubt, let your noise drown my sound, but silence taught me how to hear the truth that's been inside for years. I chased approval like a drug, thought being loved meant giving up, but every time I lost my ground, I learned to rise without a sound. I was standing in the fire, waiting for permission. Now I'm done with superstition. This is my decision. I rise from the static, hear my voice automatic. You tried to mute my frequency, but I was born to be loud and free. I rise from the static, every doubt I shatter. I don't fade into the background. I rise unbroken now. Oh, turn it up. Oh, I've had enough. You fed me fear dressed up as truth, called it guidance, called it proof. You said don't dream too far away, like ambition was a crime to pay. I learned control can wear a smile, hold you hostage for a while, but I'm not built to live restrained. I won't be quiet to keep you safe. I don't flinch when shadows talk, I don't stop when bridges burn. Every lesson that I learned left me stronger than before. I won't lower my ambition just to keep your peace intact. If my fire makes you nervous, that's not something I retract. I rise from the static, every cut turns automatic. You tried to box me in your doubt, but I broke free, I'm breaking out. I rise from the static, hear my name unaided. I don't shrink, I don't fall back. I rise, no turning back. I remember nights I lost my nerve, thinking quiet meant I'd be preserved. I thought survival meant stay small, don't make waves, don't risk the fall, but silence never saved my soul. It only slowed my heartbeat down, so I chose noise, I chose my name, chose the spark, chose the flame. If I'm too much, let it be. I won't trade truth for safety. I rise from the static, every scar becomes kinetic. You don't get to dim my light. I was my shape to fit your frame. Called it love, but fed the shame. Every time I tried to shine, you set my fire crossed the line. I laughed it off, I played along, pretended I was never wrong. But every mirror cracked inside, every silence multiplied. I used to think I needed you to tell me what I should or shouldn't do. Now I see through clearer eyes. I was shrinking just to survive. I swallowed words I should have said, carried weight inside my chest. But I'm done losing who I am, just to help you stand. I'm not your echo, not your voice. I don't exist just for your noise. You tried to shape me, break me slow, but on my own, now let me go. I'm not your echo, can't you see? I found my sound inside of me. You don't get to tell my story anymore. Hear me now, I won't drown. You said I'd fail without your hand, like I'd fall if you let go again. You made your fear look just like care, tied my wings and called it fair. Every dream I tried to chase, you laughed and said I'd lose my place. But every doubt you threw my way became the fuel I saved. I don't need your permission to take control, to make decisions. I was quiet, not unaware. There's a difference, I swear. I'm done apologizing for being loud, for being real. You don't get to minimize the power I finally feel. I'm not your echo, not your sound. I won't be lost just to be found. I stood in your shadow too long. Now hear me rise, this is my song. I'm not your echo, not your past. I'm breaking free, I'm moving fast. You don't get to own my voice anymore. I remember nights I went numb, thinking silence kept me safe. But holding back who I became was the most dangerous mistake. Maybe love should never mute the truth inside of you. I won't fake just to be loved. I won't shrink to fit your world. I choose myself, I choose my name. I choose the fire in my veins. I'm not your echo, hear me scream. I'm louder than you ever dreamed. Every scar became my strength. Every step pulled me away. I'm not your echo, not your chain. I turned my hurt into a flame. You don't get to tell my story anymore. I found my voice, I found my name. I'm not your echo, I won't fade. I've been walking on the fault lines of my fears, trying to hold myself together through the years. You said I was dramatic every time I tried to feel. Guess you just couldn't handle something real. I let you paint your expectations on my skin, let you tell me who to be again and again. But every time I changed myself to fit your view, I lost a little piece of me I never meant to lose. But I'm tired of living in your shadow, tired of pretending like I don't know how to scream, how to fight, how to take back my name. I'm not your puppet, I'm not playing your game. Every sky you left just taught me how to rise. I'm not the girl who's scared never cared about the pain. I confess, I gave you every part of me you stole, but I'm taking it back now, piece by piece, soul by soul. I won't let your echo shape who I become. I'm stronger when I stand alone, now when I run. You try to dim a fire that was born to glow, try to stop a storm that only knows how to grow. Well, guess what? This is the last time you hear my cry. I'm rising from the ashes, watch me flow. 'Cause I'm burning underneath my rebel heart. You can't tear me down like you did at the start. I've been quiet but I'm screaming now inside. No more hiding who I am or what I fight. You don't control me, not anymore. I'm breaking out and slamming every door. You thought you won me but you never really did. Now watch me rise higher than I ever lived. My rebel heart, it beats on its own. I'm done with breaking for someone who never stayed. Now I walk away, unafraid. I've been rewriting all the stories in my head, trying to erase the words you said. You told me I was too much, then not enough. Funny how your love was always covered up in bluff. You left me standing in the middle of the street, holding promises you couldn't keep. I spent nights drowning in the reasons why, hoping someday you'll learn how to say goodbye. I held on to the pieces of a fading spark, thinking maybe love could fix a broken heart. But love's not supposed to hurt this way, and I'm tired of breaking just so you can stay. I'm done pretending that I'm fine, I'm done believing every lie. You kept me waiting in the shadows of your fear, but I'm stepping out, I'm finally thinking clear. 'Cause I'm not your broken girl anymore. I'm done crying on the bedroom floor. You took my heart, but I took it back tonight. I'm stronger now, I'm stepping into the light. You won't define me like you did before. I'm not the one who's knocking on your door. If losing you is what I needed to grow, then thank you, 'cause I finally let you go. I used to hide behind the cracks you made in me, but now those cracks are where I start to breathe. They're letting all the light shine through. Turns out I never needed you. I walked away from every moment that we missed, from every empty promise on your lips. Now every mile I move away from your lies feels like finding myself for the very first time. I'm done pretending that I'm blind, I see the truth I used to hide. You kept me small so you could feel like you were strong, but I'm done playing roles in your broken soul. 'Cause I'm not your broken girl anymore. I'm done crying on the bedroom floor. You took my heart, but I took it back tonight. I'm stronger now, I'm stepping into the light. You won't define me like you did before. I'm not the one who's knocking on your door. If losing you is what I needed to grow, then thank you, 'cause I finally let you go. I gave you everything I had. You gave me reasons to be sad, but sadness turns to power when you rise. And I'm rising right before your eyes. I'm done with pleading for someone who never tried, done with waiting for a love that always died. You were the storm, but I survived the rain. Now I'm stronger walking through the pain. Every tear I shed became a stepping stone. Every moment hurt taught me to stand alone. And now the girl you broke is not here anymore. She's walking out and slamming every door. 'Cause I'm not your broken girl anymore. I'm done crying on the bedroom floor. You took my heart, but I took it back tonight. I'm stronger now, I'm stepping into the light. You won't define me like you did before. I'm not the one who's knocking on your door. If losing you is what I needed to grow, then thank you, 'cause now I finally know. I'm not your broken girl, not anymore. I'm stronger than I ever was before. And if you look for me, I won't be there. I'm gone, I swear. to mute my fire. I'm louder than the silence. Every scar, every line led me right back to my voice. I'm louder than the silence. Make some noise. Make some noise. Louder than the I stood at the edge of everything with static in my head. Every word I never said came screaming back instead. I learned how to fake a calm while the signals slipped my hands. I tuned myself to everyone and lost who I am. I felt the pressure in the wire, every breath a warning sign. If I stay inside the lines, I'll flatline over time. There's a hum under my skin, like a storm about to begin. If this breaks the silence wide, I won't apologize. I'm on the edge of the feedback, feel the voltage in my chest. I won't mute, I won't step back. I'm alive in the excess. I'm on the edge of the feedback, let it ring till the lights crack. I was quiet way too long, now the noise pulls me back. You said keep it clean, keep control, like fire listens to a roll. But I've seen what safety does, turns a pulse into a ghost. Every time I dialed it down, I disappeared into the sound. Now I'd rather break the mix than fade out counterfeit. If the signal clips and burns, that's a lesson I'll return. I don't need it crystal clear, I need it honest. If this flame breaks me open wide, at least I know I'm still alive. My heart's on fire again, and I will put it out for them. Every fall still proves I care. Every breath pulls me back there. My heart's on fire again. Say it loud, let it end. I won't live half alive in fear. I'm all in. My heart's on fire again. Fire again. I feel it beating, I feel it start. I didn't lose it, I just guarded my heart. I lost myself in borrowed names, in other people's rules and games. I chased a version they approved, forgot the truth I always knew. I took the long way through the dark, followed signs and missed the mark. Every promise felt like glue, held me still, I couldn't move. I trusted maps that led nowhere, heard me patient everywhere. But patience turned into a cage, I aged inside a younger age. I wore the fear like second skin, called it wisdom, called it thin. But every time I chose to stay, I drifted further from my way. I thought I needed all their lines to tell me when the stars align, but losing everything I knew led me back to something true. I found my own way back from the edge of every crack. I followed echoes of my name through the fire, through the flames. I found my own way back from the weight I couldn't pack. I don't need your road to run, I'm not done, I've just begun. I've just begun. I'm coming home to my bones. I used to wait for green lights from people stuck at red lights. They warned me not to dream too far, afraid I'd outrun who they are. I learned that comfort isn't peace, and silence doesn't mean relief. Some doors are closed to keep you small, some walls are built to watch you crawl. I stopped asking to be seen, stopped editing what I mean. If I'm too much, that's not my fault. I won't apologize for pulse. I won't trade truth for safety, won't dim my spark for maybe. I'm done waiting for a sign, I am the sign this time. I found my own way back from the nights I couldn't crack. Every wrong turn led me here, face to face with who I fear. I found my own way back from the doubts I used to stack. I don't need your road to run, I'm not done, I've just begun. I remember standing still, waiting for the world to feel like it finally chose my side, like it opened up the sky. But the truth hit hard and plain, no one walks your path again. I stitched my hope from